Welcome everybody back to Around the Bloxxx with Mike Knoxxx. I am your host, Mike Knoxxx, and indeed you already know by now that I spelled my name with 3 X's because like the road to Wrestlemania, I am hardcore. People, listen, this is your Monday night review for March 19th, 2018, Raw from Dallas. How Raw was Raw from Dallas? Well, let's talk about it, people. Let's be about it. A lot on the card. A lot took place yesterday. And I'll just be up front right now. As I told you guys, I came out the closet last week and realizing I'm your hashtag WWE guy. Okay, so with that being said, this Raw was a really, really good show. But how good? It had some things in it that I frankly am not a fan of. There's some things about the world of the WWE and the fan base. I don't want to say WWE universe because a lot of you guys out there that I know, that I speak to on social media, that I know personally, won't really consider yourself part of the WWE universe. But what plagues me, what I don't understand when there are things that the WWE gives you, in my humble, respectable, intelligent wrestling opinion that you guys shit over, but then they do things that makes absolutely no sense that you fans salivate over. So let's take it from the top to the bottom, because bottom now we here. WWE Raw last night started off with the best opening to Monday Night Raw we have seen in quite some time. Start off with Kurt Angle in the ring. He's talking about how Brock Lesnar will be here tonight, but he's not there yet. All of a sudden, a suspended Roman Reigns comes through the crowd. He's told to get out the ring. He's saying, I'm not going any damn where until I get Brock Lesnar. F all that dumb ish. I'm not going nowhere. Cops come handcuff him, or the marshals, the U.S. Marshals, which I paid attention to. Okay, put that in my notes right here. The U.S. Marshals come, and this is what I thought was funny, even from the beginning of this segment. The guy that put the handcuffs on Roman. That's why Roman's wrists were bleeding later on. Is you could tell he put them on wrong, and they were too damn small. So I bet Roman's a little pissed by that part also. But then the guys from the Miranda rights, all the other nonsense going on, and Roman goes off and whoops their ass. And then out of nowhere, out of the back, not an RKO, but a beast. That's right, y'all. The beast Brock Lesnar attacks Roman Reigns, and he beats his ass unmerciful. As JR would say, he beat him like a government mule. He whooped his ass from pillar to post. Suplexes after suplexes. He whooped his ass with that chair so bad we have not seen since the likes of The Rock beating Mankind's ass in the I Quit match that had the voiceover, I quit, when we know that it wasn't Mankind. That's how good this segment was. And then this is what I don't get. This is what I don't understand. There were fans out there. This is what I don't get. Okay, I'm going to say this much because I found myself, okay, because you can't make fun of someone, right, without putting yourself in their position to see if you've done the things that they've done before. To my knowledge, I've never said to anyone, and this is not just one person that said this to me, so if that one person's watching, this isn't a shot at you, and I hope you know I respect you enough if you think this is about you that I would call your name out if I was taking a shot at you, because I don't give a fuck. If I was calling you out, I would call you out. That's not what I'm doing, but I'm using you personally as an example because I heard you and others say the same thing. The crowd was 75% dead for this match. No, I would use the word that you wrestling fans like to use, which is indifference. Yes, they were. The crowd has yet to decide if they're cheering for Roman or they're cheering for Brock, and that's cool. You have the right. That's fair. I've come to understand it's your money, right? You watch it for your benefit. You have the choice to watch whatever it is you want to watch. I personally thought, damn, this will get Roman over. This will help Roman get to WrestleMania and not get booed or cheered just because he's beating Brock, who's perceived to be leaving, but to cheer him because they want him to win. That's what this segment was about. That's what this whole storyline leading to the road to WrestleMania is about. But I heard yes chants coming from the crowd when he put him on the stretcher and Brock Lesnar came back. Because Brock Lesnar came back twice once he thought, we all thought he was done whooping Roman Reigns' arse. He came back twice. Only thing I want to see is when he was on the gurney, could he pick him up and slam him against the turnbuckle corner like he did Rey Mysterio all those years ago when Rey was strapped and he said, I can't breathe. Remember that guy? I can't breathe. One of the funniest segments ever. My wife was so upset that Rey Mysterio Jr. got his ass whooped on that gurney like that. One of the moments I'll never forget. But with that being said, that was awesome. But yes, was the crowd indifferent? I give you that. But to say 75% of the audience wasn't into that segment, bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and say bullshit. No, I want you to openly hear my words say bullshit. Because at the time, this is why I wait till the mornings to do my shows. This is why I don't get on after Raw. I do them for several reasons. But one is so that I can get feedback from people who I know write, people who I know are in attendance at these shows that they go to, okay? People who I know that work for the company that texts me, okay? The crowd did pop. The crowd, it was one of the moments where, like, when The Undertaker beat, when Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker, it was more of a shock thing, right? Not as shocking as that, but I'm just trying to paint the narrative here that he's getting his arse whooped so bad because we haven't seen nothing like that on Raw in quite some time, okay? The last thing that was ever even close to something like this didn't even happen on Raw. It happened on Smackdown last year with Randy Orton burning up Sister Abigail in her ashes in a home, okay? Raw starts off with that. How could you not be entertained? How can you not be happy to be on this road to WrestleMania? He got destroyed, did Roman Reigns. He literally got destroyed. This segment, Ralphie, Christmas story, A++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++ plus. Then we got what I and my friend Dice Man would like to now be dubbed as Ass-O-Mania. Yes, people, Ass-O-Mania. Why am I whispering? Because it sounds better when you whisper, when you're being a perv. When you're going to be pervy, you got to be pervy in the right way. And I want to be pervy by saying that if you don't like Alexa Bliss in those shorts, who wears tight shorts, then what are you watching? If you don't like Asuka and that open dialogue of the leg spread that she had when they were crotch bound, if you watch women's wrestling the way that we do, you will understand it's an amazing, sexy thing to watch, people. Yes, it's an amazing thing to watch, people. And normally when the show's over, when it's that kind of Ass-O-Mania, I go in the room and I get just that. I get busy in the boudoir. But listen, this match was good. That storyline was being told here was good. They go to commercial break. I like these two together. I know we didn't get this at WrestleMania, and I'm okay with that. But you got Alexa Bliss coming out with Mickie James, and I'm going to be honest. What is Mickie? 40? 39? That's one hot 30, 40-year-old white woman country singer, boy. I tell you, boy, them boots she was wearing, I'm going to go look them up for my wife, and she can wear them the next week when I come back in the boudoir. And it's time to get busy and do the nasty, as they would say, okay? Sexual chocolate going in the Hall of Fame. I want some sexual chocolate in those boots she was wearing, okay? But that match ends with Asuka winning via countout as they leave the premise because, that's right, y'all, Nia Jax came to the ring, and Nia Jax came to the ring. And Nia Jax went off in that ring around that apron and chased Alexa Bliss all through the back of the concourse of Dallas, Texas. And I mean, guys, listen, this match was good. Watching this match, the end of the match was good. We knew it wasn't going to end with Asuka losing and somehow. We kind of knew that going in. So because it didn't end in a pinfall, it drops it to like a B in the match, somewhere around there, like a B+, somewhere like that, because the matches that was going on was actually good. But then Braun Strowman comes out, and thank you, WWE and the wrestling gods and the white Jesus above me in my office right now that's in my office. Thank you, baby white Jesus, golden fleece in a manger, that Braun Strowman has to have a tag team partner because it was a travesty. And yes, would it have been entertaining? Maybe because I'm there and I'm drinking some tequila, or not tequila. Okay, we're at WrestleMania in New Orleans. I would be drinking bourbon on the Bourbon Street. Okay, so only the bourbon on the Bourbon Street will I be drinking all weekend long. So yes, I'll be drinking some bourbon. Okay, and I would have popped for it, right? Because Braun Strowman just beat two dudes. But again, it'd have been disrespectful to the history of the tag team division if it had did that. Now, program director at Fox Sports 1340 AM and Fox Sports Radio 96.9 FM, Glenn Thomas, told me that Braun Strowman wouldn't have been the first person to have single-handedly won the tag team titles. I'm still waiting on that tidbit of information to come back to me on who did that. Now, I've seen someone win the titles where the partner got hurt in the match, or the partner left the ring in the match. That's different. That's storyline in itself. But this looked like it was being built as Braun was going to be alone to go into this. So the question is, comment below. Let me know, as Jeremy Johns would say, who will that partner be? I will answer. I will get to your questions and your comments once I'm done the review. And I'm going to get through a little faster than what I am now. So we're going to answer and have some conversation feedback. But I think it's going to be, for my personal sake, we asked about this. Dice Man asked about this. Where is Elias? Simply. Walk with me, he would be walking with Braun Strowman, I believe. So anything else would be uncivilized. But they had a match with Braun Strowman versus Cesaro. The bar came out as Braun Strowman's talking trash about what he's going to do. Then, like I said, the bar comes out. Like these shirts, by the way. I might have to look and get me a bar shirt. I like the bar. And I love these two together. You know, you got to be a good tag team. You got to eat together, work out together, and sleep together. Grow up, you know. And things like that, to me, makes tag team wrestling, makes wrestling in itself funny. Wrestling shouldn't always be serious. But here's my thing with wrestling is I'm going to get to the end of this real soon about how I personally had a problem. So, yeah, get ready, okay? Because I've thought about this. I had a fucking problem with the final fucking deletion. I don't fucking understand why you motherfuckers love that shit, okay? And yes, I'm calling you a motherfucker because hopefully some of you guys are fucking someone's mother. I know I am, okay? Yes, was it funny? Yes. But again, back to this point, before I get into that point, I don't understand how you can, well, for me, I like my wrestling to have some entertainment, some funny moments, but I like to have some realism to it. That's me. That's where I come to realize, for me, what I like. I'm not making fun of you for what you like. I'm just confused about some of the things that you guys like and you don't like, okay? This segment was pretty good. I give it about a B as well. Again, at this point, Raw was good. The first hour or so of Raw went by so damn fast, I couldn't even notice it. We had a tag team match that, at this point, I don't think I was even paying attention that the Revival was taking on Titus Wakanda Worldwide at all. Revival wins and says they're getting down to the John Battle Royal. Blah, blah, blah. They're going to be the first tag team to win the Battle Royal. Okay, good. What was that? Okay, we get it. Past the time goes on. Sasha Banks, Bayley, Sonya Deville, and Mandy Rose. And again, Wrestlemania. Yes, every time I talk about the women, I would whisper like this. Because the women in the WWE, not only are they athletic and can wrestle, they look good. Okay? For my boy, he likes to call her Pasty Page. And how he would paste that page on the paste of what he bases his pages on. I don't know what that means either, but that's what he says. Okay. Then we have Sonya Deville, who ran the program. I interviewed her back in her NXT days. All right, Sonya, you're looking good. The match, Deville and Rose went via pinfall. That sets up Banks and Sasha Banks and Bayley, I believe, for a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. I don't think they're going to be in the Women's Battle Royal. I think these two girls go one-on-one. At least that's what I'm hoping to see that happens. John Cena calls out The Undertaker. Are you getting bored with this? Are you getting annoyed with this? Again, to me, the meme is funny because it says everyone knows that John Cena has a match at WrestleMania but him. I don't think, and I've said this week after week after damn week, I don't need to see The Undertaker until the week before WrestleMania. I said this again, unless they're not sold out, there's no reason to pull out The Undertaker already. Now, I don't think they're sold out, but they're close to being sold out at this point. When you go look on your StubHubs or your ticket matches to buy tickets, there are tickets that were available on Sunday that when I looked yesterday wasn't available in big portions of the area. Okay, because I try to get a idea, shall I say, if you will, so to speak, of how much tickets will cost me for my entire family as we're all going to WrestleMania in New York, New Jersey. Getting to that at the moment too. I hate that logo. Can you please bring back the Roman numerals? But John Cena called out The Undertaker again. He called him a coward. He's done everything he can do at this point. Out comes Kane. Chokeslam. I thought this segment was funny at the end because the way John Cena just laid there. But who can sell? John Cena can sell. That's for damn sure. Okay. Then we had, listen, guys. Dice Man, okay, says The Miz, for the last year, 365 days, he will put him up against any other wrestler in the business as far as the microphone skills, the mic skills, and the importance of his matches in that ring. Do you agree with that or disagree with that? But I will say this. The Mr. Ross was on fire last night as the Miz and the Mr. Ross took on Finn Balor, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson with Seth Rollins on commentary. The match was okay. I don't even think I paid that much attention to it, but the club wins at the end. But the story behind this match with Finn Balor, Luke Gallows beginning on their hot streak with The Miz. I mean, The Miz was just on fire. So I'm the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever. I can't even get on WrestleMania magazine. The Miz mocks the Too Sweet gesture. He calls out them by their bingo hall names of Prince Devitt and Tyler Black. I mean, The Miz is just, he has really, really been good on the microphone lately. And should The Miz have this WrestleMania moment? Like, I'm thinking this goes to Finn Balor at WrestleMania. I'm thinking this goes to Seth Rollins because they're trying to repackage him. But The Miz is still The Miz. This is a match that how I felt about the Royal Rumble or the Elimination Chamber, I'm sorry. Where it was the Royal Rumble. If any of these three guys win this match, I'm not mad because I think all three deserve to win this match. We will be entertained by this match. I think this match, storyline, ring psychology wise, has the potential to steal the show at WrestleMania. I'm putting my mark into that right now because of the microphone, because of the promos, that was cut during this match. It's an awesome match. And then we're going to get into this right here with End of the Show. And this is where I will start to read your comments. And okay. Final deletion. Right? Here goes something that I read off of Facebook this morning. Okay. Also on Twitter. It says, according to my Facebook timeline and Twitter, this is Dave Hero of Pro Wrestling Insiders. Okay. According to my Facebook and my Twitter, the majority of the people who watch Raw tonight would rather have seen another recycled or repeated match to end the show. Maybe a 5-minute segment of Lesnar beating up Reigns or Kane versus Cena or another Rousey promo, as that's some good packaging they've been doing as well for Ronda Rousey. Fans want woken Matt since he came back. It's 1 week. You will still have time to see it again next week. The ultimate deletion would have popped a good night tonight of ratings. The end of that, I don't quite know what that means, but I read it verbatim. Here's my thing. I should have maybe got that to start the show. Maybe. I'm not sure if it was even the placement of it, to be honest. Here's my thing, okay? Because I don't want to be a sheep. And the one thing that I've always done here, and the one thing I will always continue to be here, what I believe what makes me what has had me be successful, right? This is the thing here, guys. This is my moniker. If you don't like it, listen anyway, right? Because I know, because the numbers tell me that you guys listen. But when I have conversations in Facebook groups and Twitter posts and things like that, we always bicker and we go back and forth. Because no matter what you can say about me, there's things you're going to find out. I don't lie, and I'm real. And I'm not fake. I don't like fake asses. I don't like fake tits. My man's people makes fun of me all the time because they're like, oh, you one of them bougie, dudes. No, I just don't like fake ass. I don't like fake titties. I'm sorry. I'm going to get you, sucker. And we just say, oh, we're being serious now. She pulls her ass out. Ever since then, hey, that's just me. I don't like fake ass and fake tits. Okay? So I'm not going to be fake here with you. Was it funny? Absolutely. It's hilarious. Maybe I'm missing the point. Maybe that is the point. It's supposed to be funny. But I didn't think this gimmick would get over in WWE. I never understood why the gimmick got over in TNA. I get the creativity. I get that it has some things in it that are original. I get that. I think when he's cutting promos, Matt Hardy, as broken or woken, it's entertaining. The laugh is annoying. The delete chants, okay, I get it, I understand it, and I get where they were going with this. But here's my problem. Maybe I don't have a problem with the match per se, right? Because it's what it is. It's to be entertaining. It's to be that Three Stooges kind of thing. My problem's with you guys, right? What else is new? Because you will sit here and tell me that the Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar segment was bullshit. But you love that shit? Reigns being handcuffed, being beaten by a guy we all believe that will beat your ass at any given moment in a dark alley or open alley or a bright alley on a Sunday morning in front of church in front of your grandmama. But yet, this final deletion shit was amazing? I'm fucking confused. Okay, I get it. I'm out the closet. I'm a WWE guy. This is WWE programming. So you can say what you want to say about Impact, TNA, whatever. I watch all wrestling because I'm a wrestling fan. Do I have things that I prefer? Yes, I do. I get what it's supposed to say. I don't understand how you guys can be on Twitter, can be on social media around the world and think that this segment was amazing. Was it funny? Yes. But there was some stupid shit. Because I'm supposed to, okay? I just bit my lip. I'm supposed to suspend the disbelief again. That's what I don't understand about wrestling fans, because I understand that wrestling is storyline. It's my fucking hashtag. Hashtag wrestling is storyline. I get it. But when Bray had mystical powers 2 years ago, you all bitched and complained. Oh, he's not the Undertaker. Oh, blah, 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 blah. All that shit. But all of a sudden, Matt Hardy can make people disappear, reappear. His brother's coming to speak to him in the third person ghost voice that we appear on the screen. I get it. That's that segment. That's what they're writing. That's cool. I'm cool with it. It's not for me. I understand that. I'm always going to be that. If you don't like it, watch it anyway. There's something for everyone. That's not for me. I'm okay with that. I'm admitting that. What I don't understand is how you guys can complain and bitch about every single thing the WWE does, but then like that shit right there. Go watch Gotham. Go watch The Flash. It's wrestling. You get mad when people make fun of you being a wrestling fan because they say, oh, it's not real. When I watch that right there, that's how they make fun of wrestling fans. Where's the realism in that? I want my wrestling to be entertaining. I want to have pot shot jokes, yes. But I don't want to be made fun of where I'm still 6 years old. Yes, I said 12 last week. A 12-year-old can be entertained by that. And again, that's for them. That was not for me. I'm okay with that. But you older wrestling fans that shit on WWE, that say New Japan Pro Wrestling is this, Ring of Honor is this, and W don't have a clue because they do shit like that. Now that shit like that is okay? I'm just a little bit confused. Just a little bit confused. Follow me on Twitter at Mike Knoxxx, 3X's. Okay? TheChairShot.com on Twitter. Okay? Hashtag always use your head. Let me read some of these comments because I'm fucking confused. Okay? Confused by all you people. Nia is the future until someone with strength and looks takes her out. Who's going to be Braun's partner? Ideas. Victor Gartner. As I just said, I think it's going to be Elias. Nia, the future. I'm not going to disagree with that. I don't think so. I think you still have Charlotte here, so I think Charlotte still clearly is the front runner of being, the future of the company from the women's division. I also believe that there's still a lot of stake in Sasha Banks, okay, and what she's done. Y'all got to remember, she's had she's taken the Randy Orton approach to this year, where it's not been about Sasha Banks, where in other years it's been it was Sasha, it was Charlotte. Sasha took her backstage so somebody else could step up, and I like that. So that's why, so I still think Sasha's in there. I still put Sasha, Flair, and Alexa before I would put Nia. But Nia's future is bright in the WWE, and I can't see her being a champion one day. It's a time for the cast to come back. K-A-Z. What does that mean? K-A-Z, cast. You mean Taz? I don't know what that means. Retype that. Delete. I was in a party with him. He loved it. Mo Eaton, my boy, going on. What's going on there? I thought Braun Strowman was going to swallow the microphone because he had that joint so close to his mouth. Yeah, see, as a performer, you thought I thought that too. And I think Elias will be his tag team partner, by the way. I think that's going to happen. I think it will be Elias. Michael Berry Sr. says it's because TNA was so bad, it was only thing that they had that was decent. See, I don't get that. What was decent about it? Like I said, I get it. I get that it's funny. I get the whole how he speaks and And I love Rebby Sky playing. I'm not taking nothing from the segment. Okay, I'm being honest here, guys. I shitted on the segment, but I'm not shitting on the segment because it's trash. It is funny. You know what I mean? It is funny. But I just have the problem with the fans that really, really, really love that segment, but really thought that Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar segment was trash. I don't understand that. And if you guys are listening, which you guys still are, please explain that to me of why that was the difference there. Because to me, hands down, that started the show. That was awesome. If that would have ended the show, there's something to me, they should have had that in reverse. Start off with Final Deletion, end with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Because to me, that was amazing. But I guess you got to start off a show. The first hour and a half of Raw was so fast, I didn't even realize it had went past. That's when you know you're having a good show. And I'm okay with that, okay? Just for my preference, I don't understand. I can't understand, for me, the taste of wrestling I like. Again, and I know there's a lot of things that are confusing sometimes about what I say. Because I grew up in the Dusty Rhodes Four Horsemen era where, to me, the arm and the forearm and him staking out Dusty Rhodes and then breaking his arm, and Nikita Koloff and Magnum TA and the Mega Powers and Macho Man with the belt, the bell into Ricky Steamboat's throat, but I come up through all of that into where we are now. The scaffold match when he fell off the scaffold, Jim Cornette. I watched all that, and wrestling had the corniest thing in wrestling, and I mean that not in a disrespectful way, but like the most comic book scripted thing has always just been The Undertaker, right? Where we have to suspend the disbelief of him having these powers, him and Kane. And you can do that because the character went for it, right? But Matt Hardy in the compound, Matt Hardy, Broken Hardy has powers? I don't understand it. I don't understand how you guys just love it so much. Also, Dice Man chimes in, the development of the Broken Hardy character in TNA was a slow burn, and which comes to the fans, which gave the fans more investment. WWE dropped the ball on the change into Broken Hardy. It seemed to have been rushed. Again, I don't think, and I've said this before on other programs, make sure you go to iTunes at Perfect Plex, at Talk Perfect Plex, okay? Just search or Google Mike Knoxxx with 3 X's. I've said several times, I didn't think this game would get over in the WWE. I never thought for 1 second it would get over. So was it rushed? Probably so, because I think this is always supposed to be a Hardy spot, and then Jeff got hurt. Okay, so this came out of nowhere. They had nothing else to do with him, and it worked. The question is, now that Bray Wyatt's been deleted, will he now be part of the Woken Army? Will we get a different Bray Wyatt? Is Bray Wyatt going to be future endeavored? What do you do with Bray Wyatt? Because if anybody's dropped the ball, I won't say he dropped the ball on Broken Matt Hardy, because Matt Hardy can do several things. He's entertainment, version 1, all those good things. The problem is they dropped the ball on Bray Wyatt because Bray Wyatt was super over. Bray Wyatt was as over as there can be. When you're at a WrestleMania or at a house show or at any WWE event and he's coming out and those phones and lighters come out, it's an amazing scene. But they dropped the ball because they never had him win the matches he should have won. Then you finally got him over last year when he won the WWE title. And then next thing you know, he drops it at WrestleMania to Randy Orton. Things like that. They just continually drop the ball. Bray Wyatt could have been and should have been the replacement for The Undertaker. You've been waiting for that moment all these years, and they dropped the ball with Bray Wyatt, in my opinion. Michael Bear also chimes in, Sasha Banks is the future. Dice Man says Samoa Joe was backstage, is on schedule to return, allegedly, and maybe Braun's partner as well. Wow, okay. Well, I guess I'll be a little mad at that, because then what do you do with Elias? Does Elias win the Battle Royal? So for me, I'll be a little upset with that. Victor was saying Big Cass. Okay. I don't know where he's coming from, where he'll be back. Getting my plane tickets today. All right, about time. I had to like that, man. I'm back. I'm going to heart that emoji right there. Michael Berry Sr., who also works with the coach on the Coaches Show, guys. Make sure you guys follow him on Twitter as well. People are hating on the Roman just to hate at this point. It's stupid. Yeah, it's 100% stupid to hate on anything. I'm sorry. Okay, and I have the right, because I'm taking the time out to talk, and I appreciate all you guys listening. You hate on Roman, but you love Woken Matt Hardy. I just don't get it. KME, friend of the program, my brother, Christopher Earley, I don't understand how you're so enamored with Matt Hardy. but don't understand the Roman Reigns thing. Christopher Epps, my friend, my homie, my compadre when it comes to anime and DC television, I don't understand how you can feel the same way. Yep, see, now I'm calling out names because I don't care and I respect you enough to call out your fucking name. Okay? So, all right. People are also hating on Roman just because it's cool. Oh, you said that. All right. That was a repeated thing right there. So, what did you think about Raw last night? Overall, like I said, I give it a 4 out of 5 Stone Cold Steve Austin title runs. Maybe the Smoking Skull title, but I'm gonna go with the Attitude Era when he first won at WrestleMania 14 against my favorite wrestler of all time, Shawn Michaels Heartbreak Kid, because it was a good. It was just a way that you knew you're being ushered in to the next generation when he won that title from the next generation into the Attitude Era. And I think Raw last night was a great way to usher us in as we're getting closer down that walk to walk that aisle and style and profile down Bourbon Street to WrestleMania. I cannot wait at all. Last question I'll take right here, Victor. Last comment for today. Interesting in knowing when is the new Road Warriors coming up. Don't worry, their names off the top. Okay, you're talking about shit. I know their names all the time. Oh, I know their names all the time. Oh, come on, somebody type it. Oh, I'm so embarrassed, Victor. See, you're like me right now. Oh, God, I'm not leaving this program until we get their name, guys. What's the team in the NXT with Paul Hellering? Oh, the Authors of Pain. Thank you. The Authors of Pain. Yes. I think Raw at the Mania, but I'm thinking you got to bring them up on SmackDown at the Mania because the Bludgeon Brothers, can you imagine the Bludgeon Brothers, the Authors of Pain, War Machine? Those are guys that will be amazing to clash with each other. Look, to me, this road to WrestleMania is so entertaining and so good. I can't be more excited at all about it. I'm more excited now because I see that Mo Eaton finally has his tickets for his plane ride. We're going to get them tickets today because if not, in the words of him and his Baltimore voice, I'm a shooter. So with that being said, Dice said 4 out of 5 Y2J saved U.S. Championship runs for Raw last night. Should have brought them up to help the tag division. I agree, but, you know, it's just how they do business right now. I don't understand it why either. But, yeah, good show last night. Again, I don't really have a problem with the final deletion. I don't. It was funny. I laughed the whole time. Would have laughed more, but I had it really bad. Tell you guys another time. Dice knows what I'm talking about. Rob knows what I'm talking about. Other guys around our Xbox party know what I'm talking about. But last night I had a hard time. But I'm here right now. Thoughts of the Revival. I love the Revival. I said this last week. Their old tag team giving you the Minnesota Wrecking Crew. They really remind me of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, R. Anderson and Holy Anderson. The problem with the Revival is that they're in a wrestling, they're in a area right now of wrestling that doesn't cater to that kind of wrestling. And that's really it. And I mean, they don't cater to that kind of wrestling. I don't mean the WWE. I mean the fans. This is where I have my problem with fans. The Revival are the same exact tag team they was coming up from NXT, but no one feels for them. And I know the thing you say, well, they got hurt, right, when they first came up, and then they came back and he got hurt. So then their momentum got stunted a little bit there. But I still don't think fans feel them like his on this level. They just don't. NXT and that crowd, the Smart Mark fans, they love them. Us, we like them. But again, you look at the Revival, they should be completely over. That's why I had a problem with Braun Strowman in the first place. You could have, in a month time, you could have built the club. You could have built the Revival up to have that match at WrestleMania, in my opinion. You really could have done that because these teams are really, really good. And because they're really, really good in the ring, you have the possibility of making any kind of storyline. Again, with a month to go, the club could have took a beat down to the bar or beat the bar down. The Revival could have beat the club down. A lot of things I could have booked this way. But, hey, like I said before, it's easy to think we can book things that we may not be able to book. But, hey, guys, listen, my time is up. Make sure you go to 1340 AM Fox Sports for all the soul and sports programming. Make sure you go to thechairshot.com for all the programming for Perfect Plex Talk Radio, Around the Blocks with Mike Knoxxx. And already, if you're here on Facebook watching, you already know where to get me and catch me. And also make sure you guys, please, guys, share this with your wrestling fans. Put this in your wrestling groups, okay? Let them know our opinions. Let them be heard if you agree or if you disagree. If our motto says, if you don't like it, listen anyway. Listen, guys, I'm Mike Knoxxx, 3 X's. I'm out of here, y'all. Fingers.